Some of us that are laughing now, we are guilty of these things. We so much borrow and borrow and borrow, we even borrow cooler. There's nothing some people cannot borrow. They can borrow food, borrow fish. Please, my fish, can you put one fish? Because I want to go and eat it in school. My fish in the night, I'll give you. Let me. Eya fish, eya pomo, eya everything. Tell your neighbor, be real. Be real. Yes. There's a need for you to be what? To be real. The will of God for your life is not fake. Are you there? The will of God for your life is not what? Fake. So if you choose to live a fake life, you miss the will of God. I've spoken with some brothers. Not one, not two. Because, some of my sisters, when they go into relationship, they tell me, so I said, okay, let me speak with the brother. I create a communication, and from their response, I discern them. Not just somebody that will say, are you getting what I'm saying? I remember I was speaking with one sister and one brother like that, The sister just called me, sir, please, you have to, I said, tell him to call me by so time. So the brother called. As we were talking, he was like, yes, I used to follow my spirit. So it's not like I used to follow my spirit. It's about his own God. I used to follow my mind. In my mind, that's okay. All right. Praise the Lord. Do we have any questions? Our time is fast spent. Do we have any questions? I hope we have been blessed. Let's ask questions, at least maybe one or two. Our time is fast spent. Ask maybe something close to you. If not you directly, something close. Yes, please. Be louder, please. 2 questions. Be fast. Is it necessary that? Okay, thank you. Be rich. Why is it that the will of God is always poor? Why? That brother with slippers, no, it's the will of God. He told Wagusisu, it's not the will of God. Why is God? Now, listen. It is not compulsory that you hate the will of God at first. There are many relationships that the will of God, when the will of God came, they love each other. There was no hatred. That was a dream man. And that dream man was the will of God. The reason most of the time the reason we hate the will of God, most of the time is because we have a spec. So anytime our spec does not align with what we are seeing, we fight it. But a child of, look at this is the truth. For a child of God does not hate the will of God. Because he has been built to accept. So this issue of hating the will of God is common to the world. They can't accept it because they are not built for it. But for a child of God, accepting the will of God is not usually hard because he or she has been built for it. So it's not compulsory. The will of God you will hate, not you will. It's not a law. But in some cases, you may not flow with the person. If there's still this carnal, the reason you are not flowing with the will of God is not, the problem is not with God. It is you. There's still something carnal about you that you need to work on. And because of, is that carnality that is responding to God's will with hatred and rejection. Are you getting what I'm saying? So does the will of God not necessarily must he be a poor brother? Are you getting what I'm saying? Purple top, red trouser, green shoe, then a yellow cap. No, it's not compulsory. Are you there? The will of God can be rich already. But how it is to your friend may not be the same way it will be for you. That's it. So don't carry this poor brother mentality. The devil is wise. So your own will of God can be somebody that is already established, well-to-do, wealthy, even helping others. But if you carry poor mentality, the devil will now arrange one brother for you, and that brother is not even the will of God. You will now end up in. Are you getting what I'm saying? So let your mind be neutral so that you will not miss it. Are you with me? So I want to